Y'all gonna put some respect on this Veve game. Let's talk about it. What's going on, good people? This is Kem from Project Blue. We're back again, and it's been a while since I talk about Veve. There's been a couple of drops, and I'm really enjoying these last few drops. And it's coming from a place of a person that actually enjoys these collections, you know? Of course, Veve for me is not a huge flipping platform right now. It's a long-term play for me. There's certain things that that I'm keeping for 5 to 10 years because I really believe in this NFT space, and I think this NFT space is going to take off. There's a lot of things that dropped this past weekend and this past week that I think are amazing, and we know not everything from Veve is going to be a banger. You know, there's going to be niche collections where people just enjoy what they are collecting. You know, and I think this weekend was one of those things. And I think there's a couple of sleeper items that we really need to go back and take a look at. So let's go through those right now. First and foremost, this is the stamp collection for me. So the stamp collection for me, I was able to pick up one, got them at 6 gems. The floor right now is 40 gem. Got number 3182. Let's see what they are looking like on the market. It's about 407 of them on the market. So from $6 to $40, that's a pretty good return. For me, I want to keep this one. So I have a lot of the stamp collection on my account. This is the Mrs. No. This is the Mrs. account right now. Yeah. So we have 40 gems on this. Sorry, it's 40 gems for this particular item. There's 407. I was lucky and got this one. Well, she was lucky. I gave her my account because we got this actually on a rebound, and she's kind of like the queen of drops right now. I don't touch I don't touch the iPad. I don't touch the buy button. She's been lucky in getting every drop. So we didn't initially get this on the drop, but we got it on a rebound. So we were lucky, and I really like this one. I like the United States stamp collection. I don't know if it's going to be big money coming down the line, but I'm liking the collection. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about this Batman. So we were lucky enough to grab 2 of these. I have one on this account, which is 3074. I'm trying to get it off at 280, which is actually not a bad return. Paid 90 gems for it on the drop. If I can sell it at 285, the lowest I'll sell it for is about 250. So I've recovered and made money on this particular item, and I have one for my collection. Starting off, when we started off, we had this thing where we wanted to get 3 of each one for a immediate flip, the second one for mid to long term flip, and then the last one just to keep for our collection. Fortunately, you can't do that now because Veve is becoming a lot more popular. I've always said that the DC statues and the DC figures are better than the Marvel stuff. And this is another NFT that kind of proves it. They have more weight and more details, and they're coming from actual physical statues, if I'm not mistaken, because they're licensed with the DC toy company. So a lot of these have realized physical statues. So if you notice, like the small detailings on the shoulders, the bat symbol. Sorry guys about the background noise. Hopefully I'll be able to take that out. But the details on this is just beautiful. His batarang, they just have more weight to them. I'm not a Marvel hater. I'm actually a more of a Marvel reader than I am a DC, and I know a lot more Marvel lore. But the details on these statues, I think the only one that really, really comes close to this is going to be the Black Panther. I think the Black Panther is the best Marvel statue out there, and we're not talking about Black Panther now, but it's also another sleeper, man. Like it is totally undervalued. We have the new Black Panther movie coming out as well, and I have the whole collection except for the secret rare, with the animated stuff. And I don't know, maybe it's because the animation and it's an animated piece that makes it more difficult to add the detailings. But I don't even think that's true because if you look at this Black Panther, look at the details on this Black Panther. I don't know if they're just not paying attention to kind of like the female characters or whatnot, but I felt like, I'm going to talk about Storm. I feel like Storm, Sue Richards, Elektra, they were all pushed to the side and rushed. So, yeah, I'm loving that DC collection. All right, let's talk about the Coca-Cola piece. So, Coke is an iconic brand, man. They've been around for a long, long time. And none of this is financial advice. This is just my feelings towards these NFTs. Coke's been around for a long, long time. We were fortunate enough, they didn't sell out right away. This was a piece that was hanging out, I want to say for about 10 to 15 minutes. I could be wrong on the time frame, but they were hanging out in the marketplace for a while, which is not a bad thing because they ended up selling out. To me, the two that I like the best personally, I was hoping that this rare did something in terms of, I wanted to see kind of like, I'm not a fan of this one, and I'll say when I'm not a fan of an NFT. And it's good not to like everything. If I liked everything, that would be a problem. Then I'll just be a Veve fanboy. I didn't like how this one was done. I thought the animation, it should have like kind of like the thing should have like a broke apart or something like that, and then you saw like an actual sign underneath or something like that. I thought that would be cool. And I don't even know what the heck this Coke can is. If it's like a special can or something like that, I'll do a little bit more research on it. But comment down below and let me know if there's a special significance to this can. It looks like the animation is actually in here, and you have some instructions on there as well. Remove a protective cap, release lock, which I think is kind of cool. So I wonder if this was like a space can or something. I don't know, but let me know if you guys know the significance behind that can and comment down below. Now, the common and the uncommon, I really, 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 really like. I got one. I was actually in my car and I pulled up to the house and it was like 2 minutes before the drop. And I was like, let me go for this and see if I can get something. And I did like the most perfect tap. Like my tap was on point on this particular one, but it didn't sell out right away. So I don't know if it was just my tap was perfect at that particular time, or I just got it because it didn't sell out right away. But I really, really like the bottom of this. So I think the Voltaholics can do something really, really cool with this piece. Look at it. It looks like you're in space or something like that. Sorry if some of you guys, I don't want anybody to get a seizure or anything like that from that. But I think this is really cool. And I like how the bubbles is coming up. It's a toss-up between the common and the uncommon in terms of what's my favorite one for this Veve collection. And they're at a good price point, $21. It's not financial advice, but to have a cool NFT at that price, I think that's awesome. I'm looking forward to the day when we can display our physical art in the real world, where maybe I can stream my Veve NFT and put it on my wall. So you see right here where I have this picture, I would have replaced that with either the Coke can or the bottle. And imagine I could put NFT reader, and I can log into my wallet or my Veve wallet, and I can display my art there. Somebody come up with that. Somebody out there make that technology happen, because that would be a dope thing to be able to display my NFT in the physical world. And then you can change around your art pieces, and this is where I think this project is going. Like, if we do things the way we get like NFT readers and stuff like that, where you can actually log into your wallet and display your, not only your Veve NFTs, your HRO, your recur NFTs, but also your OpenSea stuff, where, like, I could do my room and you can see my mint number, and I could probably press a button and you can see it on the blockchain to verify that I actually own this, and it's just not it's just not like a copy of it or something like that. And you can just track. You can see Chem Project Blue owns this NFT. This is where I see the space going, and I'm excited about the art side of it as well, as long as the practical side, of the future. We can discuss that in another video. But yeah, I'm liking the Coke drop aesthetically. I think it's a beautiful piece, and I think Veve did really, really well. Another thing that I really wanted to talk about, I'm trying not to make this video too long, but I haven't covered stuff in a while on Veve, is Werewolf by Night comic book. I think this is a sleeper. It's at $12 right now. What's going on in the MCU right now is they're setting up the Midnight Suns. And I think that's going to be dope. It's going to be a different spin on the kind of like the superhero comic book. It's going to be more like, if you guys grew up watching Blade back in the days, and Blade to me was the start of the Marvel universe. It wasn't Spider-Man or any of those other movies. I think Blade was the first successful Marvel movie because it was different, And I'm looking forward to see what Mahershala does with the character. And I think Werewolf by Night, with the Moon Knight show coming out, and the Moon Knight show is on Disney Plus right now. If you guys are not watching Moon Knight, you're missing out. I got my boy Moon Knight right now representing. I have issue 1 too. This is the new this is the latest series that came out right now, and I'm reading that right now. If you guys are not reading Moon Knight or not watching that series, you're missing out. If you have Disney Plus, you should be watching Moon Knight. The first 2 episodes drop. It's a 6-part issue. It's a 6 episode series. Yeah, I think it's 6 episodes. That's a 6 episode series. And the first 2 episodes I really, 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 really enjoyed. I wasn't a big Moon Knight reader. I'm a big X-Men reader. But I'm enjoying the series, and I'm enjoying I'm enjoying the comic book, and I'm enjoying the series. That's what I meant to say. So watch, if you have Disney Plus, watch Moon Knight. Comment down below and tell me what you think about the series. Not financial advice. I think Werewolf by Night, the first appearance of Moon Knight, is a good comic book to pick up and hold for a while, because I think Midnight Suns is gonna be, to me, the next big thing in Marvel. I'm looking forward to that more than I am looking forward to the new Avengers team that's gonna happen in Marvel. Well, this is Kem from Project Blue. Like, subscribe, and all that jive, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.